It's crazy to think that I started my channel back in 2015. In just 10 years, I got a car, I graduated high school, started college, and I just now got back from a trip to Spain. Lots of things can happen throughout 10 years, but things can also change throughout that span of time. This channel has been with me throughout so many different eras of my life that it feels like I'm fighting against my past when trying to make videos that I want to create. I have to compete against my previous videos that I don't feel the same about compared to when I first made them. I'm just growing more and more tired of comparing myself to versions of me that don't exist anymore. So let's talk about how we got to this point. I began my channel in 2015, but I didn't start uploading until 2016. When I started, I took a lot of inspiration from my favorite YouTubers at the time. And since I really liked watching Let's Plays, I mainly started doing gameplay videos. I point a camera at my TV and start to record myself playing games, and I remember being really proud of every video that I put out. Even if my videos were simple, filming, editing, and publishing videos to the internet was so fun to me. It introduced me to a new hobby that I would have never found otherwise. Even better was that it wasn't too soon after I started making videos that I had gotten my own personal computer. This meant I got access to better software and the potential to create better looking videos. I started branching out to other types of content even. I started doing sketches, memes, and just doing stuff because it was fun and had the ability to. That was until 2019 when I started playing Smash Bros. And started interacting somewhat with the community. A big part of that was keeping track of all the news surrounding the game, and especially with character reveals.
Travis? Travis Scott?
With this, and my previous knowledge of editing, I decided to make a clickbaity fake DLC character reveal for Ryan Toys Review. And for it being my first video back, it popped the fuck off. Compared to the 20 to 50 views that my gameplay videos got, it instead made a couple hundred views within the first couple days. It was a nice change of pace from playing video games for content, so I decided to completely focus on making short form meme content instead. I like making things that were funny, and I also like that it never usually took too long for me to make anything either. Most of the content I made usually took an afternoon or less, and it was fun. However, given the nature of memes, it meant that I had to chase trends or else my stuff wouldn't gain popularity. Nothing encapsulated that more than Morshu says poggers. To this day, I still think this video is one of, if not the worst video on my channel. Mostly because it doesn't embody the type of content that I make. It was a dumb test idea I did to play around with sentence mixing since I was a big fan of YouTube poops growing up. But since I made it right when Morshu was coming back into internet relevance, it exploded in popularity and is the only video I've ever made that surpassed 100,000 views. Hell, it's the only video on my channel that I've seen people try to steal. Initially, I was so happy about the success of Moshi Says Poggers because it was my internet dream to finally make a viral video. So after that, I tried really hard to make my content stand out rather than just making what I normally did. I tried putting more effort in. I made YouTube poops of my own. But after all was said and done, nothing was better than Moshi Says Poggers. It really bogged down on my motivation for the channel since it felt like I had walled myself to a specific genre that I couldn't get out of. So I stopped making videos for a while. I decided that I would try and start uploading again by showcasing my charts for various songs that I charted. It felt good publishing things again, but I never really felt like I had a grand satisfaction from making videos. I was just recording a bot playthrough and wasn't really doing what I always liked, which is actually editing content. And this is where I decided that I, would stop caring. After my final Devourer of God showcase, I just posted whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted, without any expectation of gaining a following or being popular. I just wanted to make things because I thought it'd be fun. And have fun I did. Although I didn't make too much afterwards, it felt like it was a return to form for me, and it really reminded me why I started making videos in the first place. Because it was fun. Not because I wanted to be a big YouTuber, not because I wanted a viral hit, but because the process of making a video was fun to do. And that's how we've gotten to this point. My channel has so many different kinds of content, all with wildly different audiences, all revolving around different facets and interests I've had in my life throughout 10 years. And through all of this, I've realized something. I want to start fresh. I want to start again without any standards, and I want to start making things that truly showcase who I am and what my interests are, rather than just random videos that just so happen to win the YouTube lottery. So, with all that said, this will be the last video to be uploaded to this channel. The channel won't go anywhere, and all the videos I've currently made will stay up. However, I think it will be best if I move on from this identity altogether. I want to start anew on a completely different channel so that I'm free to do whatever I want and not second guess everything I do for views or to appease previous audiences. And although Same Theta is coming to a close, this is not the end of me. I'm just moving on, and I will be on the internet somewhere. It's been fun making content for all of these years. Whether you found me under Super Samio1235, It's a Me Samio, or Same Theta, I truly cannot thank you all enough for watching any of my content. So really, from the bottom of my heart, thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again someday soon.